I think that the fact that we've not had any sort of negative comments with regards to the public sector pay rise announced by the Chief Minister yesterday is testament to the fact that they are happy with what we had initially proposed and what came out of the discussions with the Chief Minister. So overall, we're quite happy. We obviously look forward in carrying on our negotiations with regards to other elements that were proposed in our pay increase submission, which was with regards to the superannuation pension fund and the cap at 50,000. Considering that most teachers at the end of the scale surpass those £50,000, we see that a lot of our members are losing out on pension contributions. And for us, that is something that we need to address as soon as possible.
So that's something that isn't there that you'd like the government to consider in future?
That's right, Jonathan. In our discussions, in the 2 meetings that we had with the Chief Minister, I think that the other unions also align with us in relation to that cap. And I think that the Chief Minister accepted it, or rather welcomed the fact that it had not been addressed for over 10 years. And obviously we need to keep up with that.
Explain it to us in simple terms, if you can, Janique. So somebody who is earning more than £50,000 has the government's contributions to their pensions is capped and doesn't go up after the £50,000 mark.
That's right. So considering that at the top of the scale, a teacher earns £52,000, we find that some of our members who have TLRs, which are teacher-led teacher learning responsibilities, might be already earning in excess of £60,000, and obviously those £10 are not contributing towards their pension.
The £10,000?
Absolutely.
Okay, and what would you say, because you've welcomed also in your statement the fact that the effort by the government to help those on lower salaries the most, what would you say to somebody who says, well, if you're earning more than £50,000, you're probably okay compared to...
Well, we've always made it very clear that we accept and we know that we don't represent sort of the low paid workers in the public sector, but it's also true to say that nobody in the public sector is earning minimum wage. So we accept that. But we're also aware that there are many other sort of public sector jobs which have allowances, overtime, etc., and teachers do not have that. So we always proposed in our discussions that if the pot to be shared amongst us was X, that X would be shared equitably and obviously allowing for those at the bottom to benefit the most. Obviously, they are the ones that are really sort of suffering, if you want for a better word, of the sort of inflation. And
so if we think about this pension, sort of the call for it to go a little bit further, are you worried that some of your members may end up with a pension that is not high enough?
Worry,
or that it's not fair.
I think it's not fair. I think it's not fair. As a union, we're not allowed to give financial advice to our members. So that's very important to highlight. But we are aware that we have a 2-tier system now where we have members who are on the old pension scheme, final salary pension, and obviously our newer members who are on the superannuation. And I think that needs to be addressed. I think that is actually quite important. But like I said, the Chief Minister has not said no. I think that this is a discussion to be continued with the other unions as well. Okay,
and if we bring it back to the public sector pay increase, do I understand from your comments then that the 5% and then sort of graduated from there, does that fall within what you asked for?
We proposed a 4.5 increase all the way up to £80,000. We have managed to secure what we asked for, and even better, because obviously those who are below £50,000 are going to get 5%. So we are happy with that. The reason why we capped it at 80,000 was because we obviously knew that in terms of the surplus that was available for the public sector pay rise was not going to be as healthy as in other years. So we were aware of that, and we were also aware of the political climate, the fact that the treaty has not been finalized, and obviously we need to allow for political maneuver for the government. It would have been irresponsible for us to ask for double digits, and we were very clear that those double digits was never going to be our proposal. But all in all, we said cap it at 80,000. But look, the Chief Minister has obviously agreed to increase lower percentage at the top end. But
interesting to hear you link it so directly to the surplus. That's you making the calculations as to where the money may come from, I suppose, no? Makes sense. Before we let you go, Yannick Verjacke, first time that we're speaking to the Gibraltar NASUWT in person. ¿Cómo está el ambiente at the Teachers Union, and also cómo está el ambiente among teachers coming to the end of term?
Okay, so we are relatively young executive, established ourselves last year. We've been working very hard behind the scenes with NASWT UK. We've had other issues that we've been working on with regards to issues that obviously nothing to do with pay, but working conditions. We continue having a good working relationship with the Minister for Education and with the Department of Education. We have revived the Social Partnership Forum, and I think that members are beginning to know who we are. And we're getting an increase in members as well, the newer generations of the younger teachers. But all in all, we have renewed our executive, so we're going to be here for another year, and we're quite active, quite dynamic. We have members from secondary, from the primary sector, different backgrounds, different ages, and many women.
Good. Well, we look forward to talking to you again soon. Lots of reasons to do so.
Okay.
Thank you, Yannick Verjacke, the Gibraltar NASUWT, welcoming the public sector pay increase.